welcome back to my channel. My name is Genesis. This channel is Genuinely Genesis, where I try to be genuine while being Genesis. That ticketing experience is one that I never want to go through ever again. And although I was masterful in getting my BTS tickets, you know who isn't masterful at selling tickets ethically? Ticketmaster and SeatGeek. I've only been in Army for about 7 years now. It's never been like this. It's never been like this from what I've overheard and what I've experienced. The last time I tried to buy BTS tickets was for a Map of the Soul. May she rest in peace. And it was still not this bad. Like, I don't know what it was about this year. I think it was because BTS is coming back. Like, literally back after everything that's happened. And it's just been so much going on. And everybody was freaking out. And everybody was just, like, from the companies to the people, like, everybody was just tweaking. And there's some things that have happened that don't need to happen again. I'm just saying this so that we can improve as time passes, because if we don't get our act together, the company's not going to get their act together. And by company, I mean Ticketmaster. And by company, I also mean Big Hit and Hype. Do not send a cease to desist. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm giving my opinion. So let's get into what I think needs to change in the future when it comes to K-pop ticketing in general, and how these experiences can be made better for fans. One thing that doesn't need to happen, and I'm going to say this to Ticketmaster and SeatGeek and any other ticketing site, y'all need to be way more strict with scammers and resellers and less strict with fans. You are ruining the ticketing experience by having so many rules and regulations for people who are trying to buy tickets legitimately. And then resellers and scammers get the tickets, and you are not strict with those rules and regulations on how these other people are reselling and scamming fans who want tickets for concerts. This has happened with so many other concert goers. If you tried to buy tickets for Ariana Grande's Eternal Sunshine Tour, we're still waiting on justice for that. If you try to buy Cowboy Carter tickets, it's been a mess. Okay, all of these world tours and things like that, making dynamic pricing for one a thing is just demonic. Artists shouldn't even be able to have the option to do that. If you chose to do that, you're just wrong. And doing that, knowing that there's resellers and scammers out here, it's just really, really demented that people would literally take advantage of people who are just trying to see their faves and go commune with other fans of music. Reselling and scamming has been insane. I've seen tickets for BTS's concert selling on, I think, StubHub or SeatGeek, reselling for like $77,000. I'm not joking. People buying out entire rows and reselling them. And the thing is that some of the scammers are in our midst. They're also fans. Why are you buying an entire row on the floor and pricing them at $4,000 a piece? That's not anywhere close to what people who only bought one floor ticket or two floor tickets paid. I'm not going to show my receipt of the tickets that I bought, but I'm telling you right now, it was nowhere near $4,000. Subtract $3,000 of that. So, reselling and scamming, the rules need to be tighter for that. Ticketmaster, SeatGeek, whoever else sells tickets, y'all need to get on that. Stop allowing it to happen. People asking for help so that they can still try to see their faves, and then we're in the dark after these things happen. Y'all need to be just as prepared for fans who are coming in frenzied for pre-sale and general sale. Use that preparation and pressure on these resellers and these scammers. Prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. And give the fans the experience that they deserve, because you're a service for fans. We're fans that need to be serviced. Remember that. Speaking of people who buy up a bunch of tickets, there's been a lot of discourse about the ethics around buying multiple tickets for multiple dates and multiple tour stops, because it's not fair to people who are first time concert goers, or it's not fair to other fans in the community. And I think, from the outside looking in, I only have one concert ticket right now. I'm going to try to go for another day. I get what I need and what I want. I don't go above my means. I think the issue is a lot of people are going either above their means or below their means to try to go to these events. And I get it. You want to live your life. Whether or not you budgeted for this or not, you want to live your life. You want to go to a concert. I think some people don't understand, one, that there are people who have a higher income than some of us buying tickets, and there are people who do not have as high an income when they're buying tickets. And I think what's really non-ethical about buying multiple dates is when we know that there are people who are stalkers. I think the issue should be more with stalkers and how stalkers have been made comfortable in our community. I don't think the issue should be with hyperactive fans who really want to go to every single date because they have the money and the means to do so, and they're not bringing active harm to the artist. I think we need to really be mad at the people who bring harm to the artists by going to these multiple dates, like sasaengs or stalkers and people who share private information about the groups or artists that they're trying to see. I think that's where we need to direct our frustration. I understand some of you may not have tickets yet, or you've been faced with reselling and scamming, and it's a really hard and annoying thing, and some people would literally buy tickets just to resell them at triple the price. I think in our anger, we need to turn our anger towards stalkers that are still in our fandom. Redirect that energy to the actual problem. Don't redirect that energy to people who have the means or use their money how they want to use their money. Pocket watching is crazy. We all spending money. More money than we have most of the time. Trying to see these people. Let people do what they want to do to enjoy this experience. If you had the money to see BTS at multiple stops or for multiple days, what would you do? I'm not asking that question as John Quinones. I'm asking that question as Genesis. In our frustration, let's be for real. Following up with the frustration thing, I'm seeing some people also be angry that people are celebrating getting tickets. I think if you're upset about not getting tickets, it's better to read the room and remove yourself from the room instead of going into the room and flipping tables because you didn't get tickets. I understand this is a very stressful process. You really want to see your face, but there have literally been people policing who can be happy and who cannot. If you were not a K-pop fan and you saw that actively happening, you would think that was insane. In any fandom that I've been in, I've seen Beyonce twice. I saw her on the Run tour with her husband. Then I saw her at Renaissance. I've literally not seen that behavior in other fandoms. Maybe it's because I don't follow as many people in the Beehive as I do in Army, but I've literally never seen somebody legitimately get mad because other people got tickets and they didn't. Y'all have to learn how to manage your emotions in a healthy manner, because being mad at somebody else's joy when it's something harmless. Now, if somebody was happy over something harmful, I would get that. But this is a concert. It's not that. It should never bring that out of you. And if it brings that out of you, I think you need to touch grass a little bit. Concert tickets are reselling at reasonable prices. Go look at those resources. Go look at people who are ethically reselling concert tickets that they are not using or that they overbought. Go look at that. If you already are going to a tour date and you want to get more concert tickets, wait until the day literally before or of the concert and you will get a ticket somebody's trying to get rid of. Be in the right place at the right time. It's place and time for everything. If a whole bunch of people are celebrating, why are you coming over here angry? You're the dude that nobody invited. And you mad. You would hate if that happened to you. Why are you doing it to other people? Oh. And honestly, I think we should, again, manage our emotions better about places selling out, because there are always going to be additional tour dates. The company is not going to sit up here and miss out on money because a couple of places sold out. If it's in high demand, they're going to add more dates. Tampa got more dates. Las Vegas got more dates. California, with her big greedy behind, got more dates. I love California, by the way. I literally went all the way to LA to see Stray Kids. So I'm not saying this as a hater. I understand why California gets all the dates that she does. But yeah, additional tour dates are literally going to be added in 2027. I don't know where they're going to be added. They could be overseas. I'm saying this as somebody in America. They could be overseas. They could be in another country. There could be more dates in the States. I'm seeing some advertisements in Atlanta. Maybe they're coming to Atlanta. I don't know. You literally never know. You just have to manage your emotions. Again, be calm. There are always going to be more opportunities to see your faves, especially with the globalization of K-pop and the fact that we're literally trying to see the leaders of the K-pop industry right now, BTS. They're going to try to do more to see their fans, and they've said it themselves. They want more tour dates, so those tour dates are coming. I just need everybody to take a deep breath. I beg you to take a deep breath. There's literally no reason for us to be fighting each other. There's a bigger enemy out there. Let's be calm. The last thing that stuck out to me, and this has to do with how we treat each other as a fandom and as people in general. Why are you gatekeeping the opportunity to buy tickets to see one of the biggest boy groups in the world right now? I understand, because I knew I was going to make myself a priority getting these tickets too. I knew these tickets weren't getting away from me because I needed my reparations for buying that Map of the Soul ticket. Anyways, I understand. Everybody feels entitled to seeing BTS, especially if you've been a fan for literally over a decade. Y'all need to get a grip. It's never that serious to sit up here and gatekeep and bully people, call them out their name because they don't know how to ticket for the first time for a K-pop concert. I've seen some rude comments on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Y'all are insane, and you're bullying people because they don't know what to do when buying concert tickets for the biggest K-pop group in the world. The biggest group in the world. Y'all are mean. I've been an ARMY again for almost 7 years. It is interesting seeing the amount of people that are very new and don't really know how pre-sale works or Weverse works or pre-sale codes and all that work. It's very interesting, especially when the information was given days before the tickets even went on sale. It's very interesting for me as someone who's college educated to see how people are not reading instructions. Ticketmaster gave y'all a whole thread. There was a thread, step-by-step instructions on what you should do. Now, I understand, I hate repeating myself too, and I used to be a substitute teacher, so imagine, woo, I had to fix that, but you have to be a little bit nicer to these new people, okay? We have to be nicer to the noobs. I know we don't want a bunch of new people going to see BTS before we do, especially if we've never seen them before and we've been in the fandom for a long time. But we have to be kinder to people because we really have to understand that some people do not have a good proficiency of reading. And this is literally someone's first time trying to buy concert tickets to see a K-pop group. So I think we could just be a little kinder to each other. And instead of gatekeeping, point them to a resource that is sharing the information. If you don't want to share directly the information and hold somebody's hand about the tips of buying tickets, point them to a resource that is doing it already. Okay? Ticketmaster already told all of our neighbors, your cousins, the next country over. Ticketmaster literally told everybody how to get tickets. It was literally no point in gatekeeping. I literally replied to their thread and I was like, stop telling family business. But that was literally just a little jokey joke. But some of y'all are not joking. Y'all are dead serious. And some of y'all are my age or older than me. We are too grown to be acting like some bullies over some music. It's getting weird. It's getting weird, and I need y'all to stop being weird. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Some of us are saying BTS. Some of us are not. Let's just all be kinder to each other. It's too much going on in the world right now for us to be angry at each other. Hate'll paralyze your mind. Gotta see the other side. Cost you nothing to be kind. So that was it. Let me know if you've seen any of the behavior throughout the fandom. If you've participated in it. You can agree with me or you can disagree. Comment down below. Give me some feedback. Subscribe. Like this video if you like this video. And turn on post notifications so you know when I post more videos like these. I am so happy I got those tickets. I am going to see BTS in Chicago on the first day. I am so excited. I am really going to try for the second day. Hopefully they add a third day. If they do that, a Chicago concert on a Saturday would be quite nice. I plan on making it a trip because I do not live in Chicago, obviously. When you go on K-pop concerts, do you make it like a little mini trip? I'm asking for the people that don't live in the cities where the concerts are being held. Do you make it a mini trip? Leave that below in the comments. Let me know. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back. By we, I mean my son. Anyways, thanks for watching. Be blessed. Bye.